A person always just thinks, the headlines, Florida man, and then what? Yeah, always entertaining. But definitely, man, I can't wait to get down there. I know Florida's been kind of a beacon of hope almost in the last couple of years of people just going about living their lives, and especially now. But anyways, we'll make that happen one of these days, because we're heading down to the sunshine here ourselves pretty soon. So I'm sure Florida will be on that list, and we'll definitely connect. But in the meantime,
no place is perfect. But, in 2020, when the pandemic was raging and you couldn't go into a restaurant in a lot of some places in the world were getting, people are getting, locked into their homes. I was like, I'm at Chipotle. Yeah. Like, I'm living my life. I'm going to the zoo with my family. I was like, I feel kind of like I hit the lottery living in Florida. Not perfect by any means.
No, for sure.
But I feel, I think that's an important thing too, Trevor. I think it's great for us as leaders, as entrepreneurs, to try to build a life that allows us to live where we want to live and to eat where we want to eat and be with people that we want to be with. Too many people are like, oh, well, when I'm 60, then I'll move to my dream country or dream state. Why not engineer a life that you can do that now? That's what I ask.
It's funny you say that, man, because I just published an episode today on my own podcast. It's the first time I've done a solo now in about 6 or 7 weeks. I'm planning on doing more of them here going forward. Yeah, they're so, it's just like a release almost, right? It's healing, man. It's just invigorating. But I was speaking about why we're moving our family from Canada down to Costa Rica. And one of the things that I mentioned on that is exactly what you're saying, is I made a choice 15 years ago to say that life is the one that I want. But not the kind where you go down to the all-inclusive and drink and eat your face off for a week and then realize, man, I would die if I did this in real life. But just actually creating the routines and the habits, no matter where I live, and creating a business that allows me to pick up and leave and go anywhere. And we were joking about Elon Musk even before this, about maybe creating a set of headphones that doesn't get all caught up in each other. But he's putting satellites up in the air that's allowing for high-speed internet in the middle of the jungle, man. So there's never been a better time to actually build something that you can do remote, has there? And it really speaks to the power of podcasting. And I know we'll get into all of that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it speaks to the unique time in history that we're in. I think a lot of times we get wrapped up in all the negative things that are happening, but there are so many amazing revolutionary technologies that are changing the world. Like you said, satellite internet, people in low income countries in Africa being able to mine coins or create NFTs that allow them to provide food for their family. I mean, the world is changing really quickly, Trevor. And I think that's one of the problems that we as leaders can run into, is that we become too comfortable. And I get this all the time when I'm working with coaches. A coach is like, hey, Mark, I'd like you to be part of my coaching program. I'm going to teach you how I built my Instagram 5 years ago. And I start scratching my head. I'm like, what worked 5 years ago doesn't work now, let alone in 5 years.
Yeah. Or even 5 months ago, with the pace of technology and how quickly it's going. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch the full unedited episode, go ahead and click over here. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. Thanks so much.